everybody, it's Adapter Cthulhu, and welcome to this new series that I'm doing for my channel. I'll show the game I'm playing on screen in just a minute, and I think you already know what it is if you clicked on the video because you saw the title. But the reason I wanted to play it is because it is very different than a lot of the games I'm going to have on this channel, and it is for that and many other reasons that it is one of my all-time favorite games. So let's not waste any more time and get right into playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Now, there are a few things that need to be mentioned about my playthrough before we begin, so I'm going to go over them now, and anything that needs to be mentioned will be mentioned as I get to it. First, I am playing the original Xbox version, which will change various things throughout the game. I will point these things out as I see them, so long as I'm aware of them, but I will be reliant on you guys for things I forget or just plain don't know. Second, I will be playing a canon, in air quotes, playthrough, so this will be the story as it was intended, or at least as it is accepted by the fandom or whatever. I will be doing more playthroughs on my second channel to show the rest of the game, with me playing uncensored and as myself. Finally, I will not be utilizing any glitches if I can help it. So with that out of the way, let's actually begin character creation. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be playing as a scoundrel at the beginning here because I like the idea of that. And I'm going to choose a male because that is canon. I'm going to go custom, choose my portrait, and I'm going to choose this face. One, because it is confirmed in the Old Republic books, and also I believe in the canon that this is the face that this character has. The other reason I'm picking it is because this is the one that I think looks most like me, I think. But it's the face I'm picking nonetheless. Attributes. These are what determines what your character is good and bad at, I guess. Strength is the ability to do damage with melee weapons. Dexterity is the ability to dodge with melee weapons, and also the ability to hit with blasters and grenades. Constitution is your health. Intelligence gives you the ability to use computers and repair things. Wisdom we'll get into later in the game when we can actually use it. Charisma gives you the ability to persuade people into giving you what you want, and it has other abilities we'll get into when we get into wisdom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to strength and constitution like that, and then dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Skills, I'm not going to do that. Okay. What's recommended? Okay. Alright. I think I'm going to hold off on repair and treat injury. Put them towards computer use. Alright. So that's going to be my skills. Computer use is what it sounds like. Demolitions allows you to use mines. Stealth allows you to sneak past enemies if you have a stealth item equipped. Awareness lets you see enemy mines placed. Persuade lets you talk people into giving you what you want. Repair allows you to repair things. Security allows you to sneak through, or to not to sneak, but to open doors and lock the chests. Treat injury helps you heal. Feats. Feats are basically things you can do in and out of battle that that help make the game a little easier, I guess. It's if you've been a fan of my channel for a while, you know explaining things isn't my forte. Put simply, speeds determine what you can and can't do. What am I gonna? I actually think I'm gonna go with Gearhead. My name is going to be Afner Dimarath, for reasons that will become apparent about halfway through the game. And with all that out of the way, let's get started. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
4,000 years before the rise of the Galactic Empire, the Republic verges on collapse. Darth Malak, last surviving apprentice of the Dark Lord Rebel, has unleashed an invincible Sith armada upon an unsuspecting galaxy. Crushing all resistance, Malak's war on conquest has left the Jedi Order scattered and vulnerable as countless knights fall in battle, and many more swear allegiance to the new Sith master. In disguise above the outer rim world of Taris, the Jedi battle engages the forces of Darth Maul, a desperate effort to halt Sith's galactic domination.
Ship flying over a planet being attacked by enemy fighters, or rather by an enemy force being shot down. Then we're taken, or the screen fades to black and we're taken inside the ship. Wake up in our cabin, I think it's called. It is on a real life ship. I don't know what it is. Bunk, maybe? I think so.
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
Who are you?
I'm Trask Ulgo, ensign with the Republic fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire. We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before. Now hurry up! We have to find Bastila. We have to make sure she makes it off the ship alive.
Who's Bastila?
Bastila is the commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really, but she's the one in charge of this mission. One of our primary duties is to guarantee her survival in the event of an enemy attack. You swore an oath just like everyone else on this mission. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I know all about your reputation. How you used to smuggle spice and blasters along the Corellian run. I guess the Republic figured since they couldn't catch you, they might as well hire you. And I'll admit, the Republic is in desperate need of someone with your kind of skills. Desperate enough to overlook your shady past. But now that you signed on for this mission, you're part of the Republic fleet. And Bastila needs all troops at her side during this attack.
Okay, let's go help Bastila.
So hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
Where can I get my equipment?
Use the right thumbstick to control the camera, and the left thumbstick to move towards your footlocker. Press the A button to open your locker once it is targeted, or you can pull the left and right triggers to cycle between targets until the footlocker is highlighted. Then press the A button to open it.
Okay. Well, there's one thing I can give this game here in the beginning. It's that, I don't have to give a tutorial because it gives it for me, and you don't even have to read it. But here in the equipment screen, I do have to explain how to use it because you gotta highlight the part of the body that you're equipping for and then choose what you want to equip. But here we are, dressed like Han Solo.
Okay, let's move out. We should stick together. You'll have more success with a party than on your own.
Here's our party screen. I will explain more about this when we can actually use it.
Because of the attack, this room is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the override codes. You'll have to use me to unlock the door.
How do I use you to unlock the door?
You always control the leader of the party. You can switch who is the party leader by pressing the black button. Press the black button now to switch me to the party leader, then use me to open the door. Simply target the door, then press the A button to open it.
Alright.
Now that the door is open, you better take the lead again.
Okay. Here we go.
This is Carthonasi. The Sith are threatening to overrun our position. We can't hold out long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge!
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicators. He's one of the Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We have to get to the bridge to help defend Bastila. There's a map of the Endar Spire and a copy of Karth's message in your electronic journal, just in case we get separated.
How do I use my journal?
You can access your journal, map, and other important menus by pressing the Start button. You can then pull the left trigger to scroll through the menus listed on the tabs at the top of the screen.
Okay. Alright, so then we go through this room and...
That door's locked, and I don't have the codes to open it. You'll have to use your security skill on it if we want to get past.
How do you use security on a door?
Target the door using the thumbsticks or the triggers. When the targeting circle is focused on the door, you'll see that the icons in the action menu at the bottom left of the screen have changed. Use the directional pad to cycle through the action until security is highlighted. Then press the A button. Remember, the security icon only appears if you're controlling a character with the security skill.
Tell me more about the action menu, I guess.
In the lower left of the screen, you'll see a list of icons. This is your action menu. You can cycle left and right through these icons at any time using the directional pad. The icons in your action menu will change depending on whether your targeting circle is on a door, a container, a friendly creature, or an enemy. Press the A button to activate a highlighted icon.
I understand. Go on.
The icon on the far left is always the default action for the target. Open for doors or containers, dialogue for friends, and attack for enemies. The second icon shows your feats and skills. The fourth icon is for offensive items like grenades. The icon on the far right shows defensive items like med packs, and the fifth shows defensive force powers like heal. The third icon is offensive force powers like choke and lightning.
Okay, let's move on. Alright, so now I can use security to open the door, and we get our first taste of battle.
These Sith must be the advanced boarding party! For the Republic!
Alright, so here we get to see what he was talking about in action. Alright, neither of us got hit in that battle, luckily enough, so we move on. More Sith in here. Here's a container we can open. I get more swords and another suit I can use. Yep, I can loot this guy's corpse. You can do that a lot in this game, loot corpses. Credits are your money. You'll want to collect that whenever you can, because there's a lot of stuff you can get for your money. But I'm going to upgrade my clothing. Much as I like being dressed like Han Solo, don't know what just happened there, but much as I like being dressed like Han Solo, I'm going to change my outfit. So here we go into our next battle. Okay. So we take these guys out. Alright, they're taken out. We search all the repair kits we can't actually use for a while, so I won't go into what they do. I'm gonna go ahead and equip a sword. What I just did was I used a med pack to heal, because I was very low on health. You see that icon of my face in the corner of the screen? That's my health. Once the red bar gets down to the bottom, I'm about to die, and once it depletes completely, I'm dead. Luckily, as long as one of your characters has health, you don't lose the game. And once the battle you're in is finished, any characters that have died will thankfully return to life. Just you gotta be careful with that. But you listen here. Anyone who's a Star Wars fan knows what that sound is. Let's go.
It's a Dark Jedi. This fight is too much for us. We better stay back. All we do is get in the way.
Or we can help her kill the Dark Jedi and have her join us.
That was one of the Jedi accompanying Bastila. Damn, they could have used her help.
Yeah, you could have. But instead, you chose to stand back and watch. So now she's dead because you didn't want to help. So yeah. Now that we are past that, we can go in here. We can. These Sith soldiers' corpses aren't always lootable, but the Jedi one is. So, pick up that stuff. The vibration cell you picked up is, the vibration cell is an upgrade you can put on weapons later on, but I'll go over that when I can. Dual wielding. If you have the right feats equipped, it can be good, but I don't on Avner, so I'm gonna go with single wield right now. So here we are on the bridge. This is where we were trying to get to.
Bastila's not here on the bridge. They must have retreated to the escape pods. We better head that way too. The Sith want Bastila alive, but once she's off the ship, there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
So basically, we gotta get off the ship now, because we assume that Bastila escaped. But before we do, we can come up here and loot the people that got blown up. Now, I'm going to de-equip Trask's weapons, because that gives me an extra blaster pistol to use. And you're going to have to trust me on that, because I'm not going to go back and re-record this.
What?
As for this, it will not let you through until you level up. So you have to finish this at level 2. This is the only time, except for one other time in the game, where it forces you to level up. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna add more points to all the ones I already have points in. Alright. And feats. This 2-weapon fighting will make it so that it's not so hard to use 2 weapons. If you don't have this, using 2 weapons will make it so you almost always miss when you dual wield. And that reduces the chance. That's basically how it works in layman's terms, I guess. Gonna go through here.
There's something behind here. Damn, another Dark Jedi! I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
There's no way to get that sword from him, so you can't get an extra sword doing what I did. Yeah, he didn't take a sword from you, but you can't get that sword from him, so it is what it is, I guess. But now I got 2 pistols I can use.
This is Cartho Nassi on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Bastila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods. But be careful. There's a Sith patrol just down the corridor. Use your stealth skill to sneak past him.
Okay. It's just in the action menu. See, it's right there. Now, stealth is interesting because, as I understand, yeah, it failed. Basically, as I understand it, with every few steps it rolls the dice to see if it still works, and occasionally it lets you sneak right past this guy, but most of the time for me it just fails and doesn't let you sneak past him. So stealth is completely useless there. But yeah, anyway, you walk in here and there are these soldiers that have been shooting at me since before I spoke up. Take them out. That's 2.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire's security systems against the Sith.
Considering I don't have any repair skill, but I do have computer use skill, I think you know what I'm gonna go with. Basically, the way you do both is the same, so I'm just gonna show you on the computer. You click the thing you're gonna use, then you just choose the options in the menu. I find computer use to be a lot more fun because you can kill them from another room without even bothering to step in and deal with them, and that is a lot more fun to me. So with them dealt with...
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Who are you?
I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last 2 crew members left in the Endar Spire. Bastila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later.
Okay. So, this escape pod's the only one left. It's the last escape pod and your only hope of survival. Use the escape pod. And the escape pod is away. As we escape, the Endar Spire blows up behind us. Crash down here.